really quick outfield and probably one of the flattest wickets I played up at Rajkot. So there was no margin for error. Every time he did stray slightly, it was easy for the batsman. So it was a very, very tough job. And I thought the way those two held their nerve, if they got hit for a four, they put it straight back to bed and came back next ball and tried to get it better. I mean, we know how hard the first 10 overs are bowling. Clearly we could always improve on the areas you bowl, but I thought those two, and Brizzy in that first 10, handled themselves very well, which is probably the most important thing of it. Obviously in the Test match series we bowled very well, and obviously Monty and Swanee's proved what quality bowlers they are. And in that first one day, Trevor's been around for a while now, and he's been doing that for years, and it just proves that experience you learn in county cricket can bode well in very tough international cricket. We've played one game, so let's not get too carried away. We know as a side, we enjoyed the other night because it was such a good win, but we won on fine margins. We're going to have to do that again in these remaining games. I don't think it will come down to too much captaincy. I think it's down to the 11 players on either side, and which of the players stand up in certain games in certain situations. We had some standout performances by our pretty much all of our players at certain times, and we will need that against high quality opposition. And I think I said before the series, we need players to stand up and be counted, and we did that in that one. And myself personally, you don't often get to see a lot of certain players. You only get a lot of feedback. So to see them in flesh, to see them in person, I think is sometimes more important. So being able to rotate the team in those warm-up games, a bit like we did in the test warm-up games as well, gives certainly myself a better indication of what players' strengths and weaknesses are. And you only really get to see that in game situations rather than net. So that was why we went down that route. I think it is. It is certainly the biggest pool we could choose from. Certainly in the Test arena. On that side, definitely for me, looking at the test attack, you've got almost two bowlers for every single place. You don't want to have the same style of attack. You want different kind of bowlers, and I think we've got that. And in the one days, I think we've got a crop of young bowlers who are learning their trade, who are getting better and better as we speak. And the way we practice on this tour and the enthusiasm to learn the skills mistakes is very encouraging as a captain.